Hello and welcome to Trains and Viatic. And while I was sitting here in the new model rail room, I was thinking, you know what, I could go and start playing with a train. Unfortunately, everything is in this boxes behind me. But fortunately, I managed to get hold of this at the weekend. I won this in a prize draw. So my thoughts are, why not have an unboxing and run the first train in this room? So what I'll do is I'll run the titles, hopefully with the audio in the correct place, and then we can do a quick unboxing and set this up. So let's see what's in it. So let's go to the titles and I'll talk to you after that. If you notice, I changed t-shirts during shots. A, it's seeing who's paying attention, and B, it's because I will be filming for several days. So let's start the titles and then come back and see what's in this box. For those of you who didn't see last weekend's video, that was me at the South Notts Model Railway Show, which is run by the Bingham Model Railway Society, I think it is, a Model Railway Club. I do apologise if I got it wrong, but they put on a brilliant show. And next weekend, I'm not quite sure if it's going to be for Saturday or Sunday for me, but there's a Nottingham Model Railway Show, and that's in Clifton. So I find out where to go to my model railway shows from RM Web, as that's a good source. Then if you're a Batman subscriber and live in the East Midlands, 26th of the month, you have an event at the Grand Central Railway, which is down that way, whereabouts I have a famous Batman stall and some other things. Then there's the Great Electric Train Show, which I'll be at on the 3rd of October. So my video that week will be on the Sunday or Monday. Then for the weekend after that, we have the Sutton in Ashfield Model Railway Show. So there's lots of shows going on. My advice is go, enjoy it. A lot of people aren't going, so make sure to go, enjoy yourself and take a face mask. So let's see what's in this box. So one of the things I always try to support is the raffles. And at the South Notts Model Railway Show at Cotgrave, I think it was, Cotgrave Welfare Centre, they had a raffle. Therefore I bought 2 tickets. Unfortunately, the first person to be pulled out didn't answer their phone. The second person was in Australia. So I got this. I answered my phone and I won this. I always try to support the model railway clubs by doing raffles or tombolas or anything like that, as you never know when the model railway clubs will need a bit of money. So I've just taken the plastic wrapper off this. And Hornby, do you really need this? This is just waste. General waste, not needed. Then we undo that. And the first thing we get is a mat. So let's see what the mat's like. Ooh. It might fit. It most probably will fit, but I'm going to go on for carpet. We've still got a lot of work to do in here before we actually have a proper running of a railway. But I'm doing research on baseboards and that kind of thing. So this is what else we get in for butts. We start off with a Hornby wall wart. This is 19 volts at 0.5 amp. UK plug, upside down, and a general barrel connection. Then we have a controller with a Hornby proddy thingies. Then we have radius 3 track. Then we have 2 pieces of track. We have a few little accessories. Then we have a railer that will be useful. Then we get a lovely Starkey and Son industrial wagon from Liverpool. So just put that there for a second. Then we have a nice wagon JPGR, Fares 521, 10 ton. You can put that on for track. And then for bit which I've been leaving to last, it's a loco. It's JPGR 586. My first thought is it DCC ready? But then I'm thinking I might be wanting to test analogue. So let me move all this stuff to one side. And then we can set the track up. And again, Hornby, more plastic. Hornby, you can use paper to do this. We don't want excess plastic in the hobby. The trains are plastic. How hard is it to go for a bit of paper? So, making the track is easy peasy. These little things here are fish plates, but you all know that. You line up your fish plates. And you can see one's in properly and one's not, so you never want it like that. So let's have a second attempt. And that's the first one. This actually have a bit of use as it gives me ideas of spacing in this room, as everything had been done on digital design so far. If you find it tight to push in, it's always worth checking to see what you're doing, and I'm giving you a lovely view of my head, aren't I? So there we go. Then for last two. Like I said, these are radius 3. I'm planning to use radius 3 and radius 4. That does work into some sort of numbers, but I'm not sure what they are. So put that on there. And again, that's not in properly. Assembling track like this, I would never recommend doing it directly on the floor, but I want to play with trains. I won't be running any of my good trains on this. So I had a special connector piece of track. So put this in here. I'm going to have that on the outside so that it's easier for me to run for power to it. And this connects like that. Be careful if you're running DCC, as sometimes these have capacitors in which can cause you real problems. So in a second I'm going to pause you for a moment while I move you to a better position. Okay, I've now assembled this. And we've got some mystery man suddenly appearing. So, I've got this railer. Hopefully you can see this on camera. And I'll do it over here. So loco on track. There's the first train, first wagon. Put that on there. Give this some oomph. And that's the first train in the layout room. And now we're going to have a first train crash in the railway room. Or maybe not. So that wagon's a little bit off the rails. Put a man in there. And let's do what all true children do, put it up to 100%. And this is the first train to run in the model railway room. So I'll pause the camera and then chat to you. I'm sitting here with the loco running around me, which I got out of the shot. But I'm also sitting here with some interesting thoughts. First of all, this is going. This I've always planned to go, and that's going to give me a nice bit more space in there. Second of all, I didn't consider about this radiator. This radiator, I'll be going right up to it, but it will need to be in my plans throughout. I can see I've got space to have a radius 4 around here, radius 4 around there. And I can see that I've got enough space here to have a nice storage yard. So, although I'm sitting here playing with interesting loco, let me get a bit. Playing with this loco, and I'm using a starter set. Something like this can make so much of a difference. This isn't a good loco, it's a starter set. It's something for you to give to your 6-year-old. But this can be for loco that can drive you to piles of railway stuff. This could be for loco that you use to check how things run. As you can see, not that good at pickups, but that will be a very good test on your points. This loco have a long future with me. This room is at the very start of its time with me. So I'm going to be doing a lot in here, but I also have shows and things coming up. If everything goes to plan, mid to end of November I should be starting on the baseboards. I'm hoping to have the first layer about this height, so that I can fit really useful boxes underneath. Then I'll have the next layer about this height, so I can knock myself out with the trains. And then the top layer will be about this height. I will need to put blinds on the windows, and I will need to look at the lighting and the power. But this little train set, it's a small start, but it's a start on a new adventure. So thank you for watching. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not sure if next weekend's video is going to be on for Saturday or for Sunday, but I'll give you an update close to the time. Remember to like, subscribe and comment. Remember to look where the model railway shows are and give them a visit, as the model railway clubs need our attendance. And remember to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much, Richard.